Well, hello there, and welcome back to another part in the LEGO Dimensions Minimum Characters playthrough. On this part, we are going to go ahead and head into the Adventure Time level pack, as it will be our first Year 2 level pack. We just finished up the LEGO City world in the last part. We were able to 100% complete it after we had a little misfire and forgot that the BMO unlock was done only by Jake and not Finn. But now we are going to be Finn, and we're going to be heading into the Adventure Time level. So let's go ahead and head into the portal. Now, one thing you're going to notice here is the Year 2 levels are significantly longer than the Year 1 levels. So, one thing to notice. What I really like here is this is literally the Adventure Time intro. And obviously Finn and Jake having some fun. And Jake leaves. Obviously Jake is in our guide. We're going to try and use Finn as much as possible here. And we will see what kind of mini kits we have here. I know that for sure there's one up here. You can see a BMO dock right off the bat that we'll be using. And then we have a target, because Finn can use target. Obviously that does not do anything. And we are not going to do that yet. Just so we can use BMO. I want to say this is like... No, it's not. Okay. For some reason I was thinking that was like a tracking. Alright, so we are going to get BMO in here.
Time for adventure. Yay!
Let's see, we got a bug battle. What's cool about this game with BMO is there's a bunch of different mini games. It's not just the same one. Similar to like Midway Arcade. But you can see that guy. Our goal here is to obviously sneak up behind. I think. Oh, we're supposed to just avoid them altogether. That's what we're supposed to do. And we're supposed to collect these spiders, which we are not doing very well right now. We got 1, 2. And it's kind of helping us out, telling us where it is. That is not great. Okay. 2. And we got one more. Way over here. Alright, you got it. And as you can see, there's studs that are going down, so we get a certain amount of studs. And there is our first mini kit. Just to double check as well, we are going to go ahead and just double check. I don't think there's anything up here. There is not, so all I needed to know, and we will head back down. Now, what's unique about this level is it's almost like divided into 2 sections, basically 2 different episodes. And you'll kind of see what the 2 different episodes are as we get there. But like, you'll see basically where that divides up. Not sure how many parts this level will be. Like I said though, these levels are longer significantly than the Year 1 levels. So like things like the Back to the Future, you know, super short level, not a thing in Year 2, which is one thing I really do commend the developers. Was making these levels just a little bit lengthier. Where does this take me? And we are trying to use as much as possible. We could just like cheese the level if we wanted to, you know, use another character, but we're trying to be genuine here. Obviously, we will try and get mini kits where we can, though, because I do want to go ahead and try and get all the mini kits. I believe this is a mini kit. You have to like hit those all in like a certain amount of time. I think that's a mini kit. Get all the studs we can here.
Time to get my grass sword on.
Alright, and then we can go ahead and use the grass sword ability. And my controller is already deciding it wants to die. Wonderful. Okay. Once again, apologies if that ever happens. It's going to happen probably all the time. These batteries I've had for quite a long time. I think they're probably due for a replacement at this point. Okay, that here. I want to say that's a mini kit. It is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta like hit those with something. Because that will open the door, obviously. But we're not gonna go ahead yet. I can't remember if it's like we're gonna get in bubbles. I think that is something we need a laser for.
Just at that moment, bubbles burst onto the scene.
Let's see here. Trying to figure out what this is. Here we go. So you press the button. I'm like, I know it's somewhere. Just have to look around enough. Been a while since I've played these, so try to make these walkthroughs interesting. So we're gonna hit that. We're just gonna hit them all. Nope, so we actually have to physically hit them. Nice. Wow. And one more should be it. Got it. And that was using a flying character. Obviously, that intended use is worth Finn. So we will go ahead and collect the mini kit. As you can see, a book and a bad guy is the name of the level. Because there is a book and there's a bad guy.
Check it out.
A magical globe?
No, Finn. It's what you can see through the globe.
Golly.
Look, you see this book?
Enchiridion.
Yeah, I see it.
It's called the Enchiridion. It's a book meant only for heroes whose hearts are righteous.
Schmauzow!
The book lies at the top of Mount Cragdor, guarded by a manly minotaur. It's waiting for a truly righteous hero to claim it.
Do you think I've got
Which
the
is
good
Finn.
bubblegum? 'Cause I am into this stuff.
Yeah, I know. And yes, I do.
Then off I go. Yay!
And
Math.
Finn just leaves. I really do love that the voice actors did reprise the roles here. I think it's really
To
cool.
protect the Enchiridion and to test the hearts of those who seek to possess it. Many noble challengers have entered attempting to pass the grueling trials that lie beyond these walls, but no one has ever left here alive or dead. Only the truest, most worthy hero can receive the hero's Enchiridion and walk out these doors again. If it is you, friend, oh, and I cannot say that I am certain, but you are verily welcome to try. However, first you must pass my riddle. Ooh, you've unlocked the riddle in the door. Ha ha! Brilliantly done, child.
Yeah,
Pass the first
easy.
trial, young heroes, but prepare yourselves,
And there goes a
for
snail.
There are many trials ahead of you, and each trial is.
See Finn and Jake just off in the distance already chatting.
We are in the computer world. We're computer boys, not computer girls.
In a game, I can be who I virtually am.
I can walk and sing. I can kill silly Sam.
Uh-oh.
What you got, Jake?
I'm thinking some wheels.
And then I love the way that the Adventure Time characters look. It actually reminds me of the Scooby-Doo
Hop in
world.
me and let's smash that
I haven't been to the
stupid
Scooby-Doo world
sideways
in this playthrough, but it's
All right.
similar in that sense. Just the difference with Scooby-Doo is Scooby-Doo's all dark. Alright, we're gonna get you out of here, Bubbles. And BMO, we don't need BMO the rest of the run. Or the rest of the level, rather. And we got the car version of Jake. Obviously, they did not want to put both Finn and Jake in the level pack itself, since they could get, you know, Jake with Lumpy Space Princess. I took Finn off instead of Bubbles. Oops.
Mathematical.
But you can see there's Jake. We will use the Jake Mobile.
Do it, dude.
This is actually saying that there's a mini kit back here, so we're gonna go here.
This place
I'm gonna
is
keep this on,
nice.
just because my memory's a little rusty. Yeah, you just gotta go back and there's actually a mini kit. Good to know there. I'm pretty sure I know where the character is. I think that the character you actually get from a Raven portal later. So I think I know that, but the mini kit's just a little bit rusty on those, so. Amazing. They don't make it easy to leave though.
Yeah, boy.
Alright.
Let's roll.
Yep, and we're good now. So we'll head along through.
And Kyridian is that way.
What? Dude, you can't smell the book from here.
It's in a castle on top of that mountain. In a room. Wish you had one, huh?
Oh no, you've accidentally upset my
Sorry,
brain.
Tree Trunks.
I'll just go home and bake another apple pie. Bye.
Sorry, Tree Trunks. Didn't mean to do that to you. Go ahead and get this grapple. And then we'll activate this as well.
Let's roll.
Oh, this section. I remember this section.
Oh man, Jake, look. Those old women are in mad
Gotta
trouble.
save all these old ladies.
The Rico OWs are being held hostage. We gotta get those gnomes back into that fire pit, dude. Get them all donked up in there.
Okay. And then there should be a mini kit around here somewhere.
What? We don't have any gold.
Yeah, right around. There's just like a secret area? Or is that just further along?
Ready, Finn?
All right, gnome. I'm gonna slice you all up in your bone diggity poo.
Maybe that's just further along. And this is where we're actually going to use the demon sword. As you can see, what's nice about Finn is the swords will just automatically activate as you get close. Sometimes you'll have to use like this little menu to switch the sword you want to use, but usually he'll just switch on his own, which is really nice.
It's working.
Told you, dude. Come on. Let's save the rest of them.
Okay, let's see. I know there's one here. Like I said, another time it just switches and we can use the Vine Kit ability. Finn has a lot of different unique types of abilities with his sword. And then sometimes when he goes back into combat, it just decides to go back to the other sword. There we go. As you can see, it went back to his quote-unquote normal sword for fighting. I think that he can use his other swords for fighting, but I think this one's just maybe better. I'm not sure the exact thing. And that one's easy to save, just right out in the open.
Oh, son of a bleed blue! Another old lady is being carried off.
Okay, and then one goes that way, so that makes sense. And there should be one more over here.
Finn, you okay?
I'm all bummed out about these flying gnomes.
Aw, man, don't let creeps like that get you down. This place is crazy, Finn. These trials are designed to test your will as well as your strength, apparently. The only way to win is to never give up. So let's go get
Is there not one over here?
Get out of here.
I feel like I'm missing one somewhere. I guess we'll keep going. Let's see. Okay. Come on. Bam. So there's two over here. That makes sense. And then there is something behind that vine over there, which I believe should be our mini kit that we're looking for. Wow, a whole silver stud. You do know that I just got like a bunch of those just for like destroying these vines, right? Okay. This should just be a mini kit in the back. Yeah, it is. They had a mini kit in the trunk. We stole it. We stole the mini kit. Alright, there should be one over here, and then we could just use our little crossbow to fire and destroy that one. Okay, and that one's saved, I think.
Still on the bus.
You are not still on the bus, unfortunately. The bus has been gone a while. Okay, and then we'll build this to save the nice old lady on the tree. It's kind of like the opposite of like a cat stuck in a tree. Usually the cats get stuck, not the old ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Next we'll be walking cats across the street.